Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Karmalim bringing to the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Catholic Church Meghalaya disfavors the implementation of Uniform Civil Code. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma visits Khatashnong Light Cross in Aceh. Police outsmarts 3 shrewd smugglers along Pulbani Road. And the first boxing championship of its kind to be held in Holdumbok in mid-August. And now the news in detail. 4 bishops from the Catholic Church of Meghalaya, which includes Most Reverend Victor Lingdor, Archbishop of Shillong Archdiocese, Most Reverend Bishop Jos Churakal, Auxiliary Bishop of Tura, Most Reverend Wilbert Marwin, Bishop of Nongstoin, and Most Reverend Ferdinand Thakar, Bishop-elect of Jowai, on the 12th July submitted a letter to the Law Commission of India highlighting their objection to the implementation of Uniform Civil Code UCC into India. In the letter, they questioned the government on the urgent need to implement the UCC, which will affect the religious customs and the rights of the tribal communities at large. They opposed the decision made by the government and they urged the government to redirect its decision, pointing the various articles under Articles 341, 342 and the 6th Schedule that grant special rights to the tribals. The tribal communities will be deprived of all tribal rights and their cultural diversity will be affected at a large scale. The central government is, however, the deciding factor on whether the people will remain as they are or UCC will force them to change their ways.
Ni su yublei naman ni de ki nong song jong kene di India jungi bat hang ni por India jungi ina juyo berpore kalat ban mani blei daga balai luon ban ni imru ya kita kiriti ki dustur ki jungi hari India kam gudan kuno ka jingte ka jingkhum bat ni doi ru yublei bakat yelong berbor kumta bat nilai i bakadan kene ki jing angut jong ka Circle kami ban to introduce ni monra yakinika Uniform Civil Code for India Ibrokaway. Kini kala kata yaga jing snow bujuni but ni dan katu kini tri benta ki bangi ko apan pun snow but ki bishop jangi auxiliary bishop jangka Tura Diocese nang tau bishop jangka Nongstoin archbishop jangi nang tau bishop elect jangka Jowai Diocese ru kila sign nang yekwe ka chiti akabala tho chaka shaw member secretary jong ka law commission jong ka India halor jong likely kiman kabanin kom kade halor jong ka jingmani ka balai luon ka bamangi ra juyo parish kata bat ni kwa ru bakan de ban yailong kupta kamtam gidan ruki ki an ki ban sakta igi kamtam ni ka an chokha shaman ki jungi namar ha ki Catholic jungi gidan je ka we gur kom haka bamangi ngile kumki bangai play kumki Kristen kumki Catholic ti kumta ni so ban ong kawi ki ang di lomba ki bamangi ngile haka badai baka jingai ki jungi ashong ha ka shoman ki jungi kidi kita ki bamangi ngira joile barish kata bangidan ru ya ka jiada ka bakarbang no baka an haka badai bat kide te ka jang nu jungi ka lomba ngide banyo ban mani lai lot but dikirul ki an ki badan apa ka balang yang taru la buram berbor daka sarkar India tikata ka dikaway tika jingkli jingkolong hatul dakawan kini ka UCC kandon em ka jingta kumya kita hakabade berkejinyai kabaan ka mengingi song namang ngidi kinong song jong kini ka Meghalaya berkum kinong song kum kejait ban Rio kiba imang ni po ka jela Meghalaya ngidon ru ya kiristi ki dustur ki barajudan hangni kini ka UCC ni kini Uniform Civil Code kan wanra ne em kita ki jingkla naman misu banong wala da bangi ngide ki kersan Henry ngibat kita ki riti ki dustur ki ba ngilayo ne ki long shwa man shwa te kita ki dikwe ki bentaru ka makusan ba haka jingi kersan jungi haka jingim jungi kum ki nong shong hangni po Meghalaya te kita ki bentar ka ba ar ka makusan ka bangi ko kum pau hapo ka shaka sarkar India nang ta ka balai ka bangi ngi kwa ban ong ladang hakini ki por ki bradep ka kani kari ka jungi kalayan hoy na si gidong tantu kini ki jingduna hakinu ki an la re ha jinda ya ki kintei le ni ki khna le kadu ka benta jong an lada pishem kumi kita bagidang kinu ki jingduna ni so ban ong ba de ban pembe kita ki jingduna daga ba shon rabe daga wega ba ka balong uniform lut ya bro ngasu ba ong ka hari India jungi ka kani ka jinglong bangi ong ta ka unity in diversity ka jinglong jiatli hapdeng jong buon ki jinget buon kita ki riti ki dustur kani kita ki jingrus pa jong jinglong jong kari India tingi ngidwai ban ngit skamba kata ka UCC kan nomor rapat kita ke wajib ke jingkala hukum kini ki benta ke bakta ke jingai ke jungi ke bakta ki riti ki dustur ki jungi tingin jai dwai hi bahkan nomlong kumta hakam mengi kup kina nasional jogri India kane ne berbori kata ke jinglong hakam mengi ni mane daga hakur kam ke blai lut bat ni bat ekirti ki dostor ki mengi layo ne kilang chua ki man chua haka jingam jugi hang ni apo Meghalaya digini gidi taki ke bangi ko pen pau ka jubi bar ko mengi la tho haka shiti kumbaki bishop kilasan tikde hlo jugi to kinoram ko mengi ko pen pau shak bertai kumjuru shaka law commission jong kari India kublishibo ni ada pha yakani ka shiti shaki media houses shaki print media ada pha shaki media ada pha yakani ka shiti ke bala sign tigi samut ke bishop
am shakane ka law commission te
ni ada pha ha shaka law commission ru ni ada pha ko mangila yo kuduka email ke website tigi la pha shaka law commission ru
te fi pha bitang shaka law commission ne fi pha lang ba ya ka state government national ne
shaka state government tingim shim la pha hande shaka law commission tigi la pha
so fada thrai hadu kan no ka kata kan ka UCC la da ka trikam
kumolong mentati namar ba ka nong kuno watai kata ka draft lo kan sisa ti henrei la shupha ngatrai hapoki la shupha la si ka website tangi gijing kali ba kum tatar tikta gidi gijing berkhat ke juni ti henrei kumbangi long mentat tingi nitrai ngim dan ni ke kumolong akti ka ba mengi ngila ban comment lo jugito
kane ka jingtho jongpi ka dei ba pi persha be ha baro khat ka India ban pentri kam ne tang hapo jela Meghalaya na
ka concern juni te kade hi yangi hapo Meghalaya namar ba kiwi ki benta kiwi ki nong nakaliang jong ka CBI ru ka lapan iya concern tenang ta ki bishop ru kila tho la ka jong angni te kamu kajing persha juni hi ka kade hi mdei tang hapo Meghalaya na chala ta ka long ka bala icon debe hi ba ko India hi
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma visited the office of the Khat Nong Light Crossing RD on the 14th July to collect information on the functioning of different schemes that the government had sanctioned in the previous years to uplift the people in the society and all the families in need. In a discussion with the ministers, the Chief Minister mentioned on the development works done in Light Mausiang and Light Soplia. Taking the time to appreciate the beauty of nature, he visited different sightseeing spots of the regions, especially the Ting Am Masi viewpoint, Umyam viewpoint and huge falls of Light Ring O. He then suggests the leaders of village organization to improve their stalls in the region so that it will attract more tourists. The Chief Minister informed the people that the government will very soon remove water crisis in Sora and adjacent villages.
Put this one. Okay. So just put it as an additional one. Okay. I'll tell the contractor to do this one. Just the children's park. They doesn't have to put open gym, but we'll do the children's park. Okay, sir. Okay. Right. I saw the parking. Yeah. So you want to level that and make it parking. Expand also. And the road. You mentioned the road also. You want to make the parking yourself only? Yes. Or is it the? Yeah, just make sure of that. So what we need to figure out is, as I said, I want to develop this into a slightly more modern look. So if this is, even if it's in this PWDs, no problem. PWD build it and we'll lease it out to them. Whatever, or give it back to them, whatever it is. But we won't charge them for it. But I think we need to just do this stuff. We can have a word with them. Along the way, I just want to do that. Along the way, all these places, locations, wherever we have this kind of business, how can we give it a lift? Just make it the same thing, same people will run it, everything, but it just look better. That's all. So I need to do that. I need to figure out. So you have to give me the roadmap. Make me the proposal. Tourism, landowner, location-wise, everything. Then number 2, apart from infrastructure, these same people, we need to give them soft skills. I would like to give them a training about just a simple thing about, hygiene, simple thing about cleanliness, something about courtesy. We have courtesy already, but how can we polish it up and make it better? So I want to do these two things: infrastructure improvement and the manpower of skill. Can we just work on that? Just let me know. We'll give the full support from tourism from everywhere. So we are here in Lights of Flare, and we have come to see the different kind of infrastructures in tourism and how to improve the overall infrastructure and overall experience for the tourists. This of course is an area which has got huge potential, and hence we feel that by ensuring that we are able to improve the basic infrastructure here, we are seeing the shops. We would like to see that how we could make it better, provide better infrastructure, better experience for the tourist, cleaner systems out here, more trained people. So our same people will be running this place, but they should be, or they can be trained a bit more in hospitality, so that the experience for the tourists ultimately improves. So today I'm going to multiple locations to check this out and improve the basic infrastructure like parking areas, toilets, footpaths, the roads, all these basic infrastructures to be improved all along this circuit of Sora circuit, and as I said, and how to create employment through tourism by ensuring that we're able to promote the local shops, we're able to promote the local VOs or SHGs by providing them training and different kind of machinery so that they can make tourist related products like souvenirs. So all these are being looked into, and I'm happy that I've got a very positive response from the people out here, and we are hopeful that we'll be able to take tourism and the entire experience of the tourist to a new level, and through that create better employment opportunities for the people living in this area.
Water scarcity is a problem here because we have no proper source of water. As of now, I would say in summer, so much of rainfall we receive, but we cannot capture rainwater. The reason is that we don't have the capacity to build water tanks to harvest rainwater. So also we have approached our MLA, and he has given an assurance that we will work hard so that the work, because we know that water has to come here from a faraway place. So to speed up the work so that we avail this basic necessity. So we hope that you will work together with our MLA, and we hope that in years to come we will get this basic necessity. Thank you, sir.
So I would like to inform all of you that the SWARE Combined Water Supply Scheme, which is targeting 8 habitations, including this village, has already been sanctioned at an amount of 47.5 crores. So almost 48 crores has been sanctioned, and the preliminary work order also has been issued. So I expect the water supply work to start very soon.
On the 14th July, a team of Phulbari police post seized 3 smugglers, each of whom operated 3 vehicles carrying 50 buffaloes with the intention to sell it to other neighbouring states. The 3 vehicles were seized during a checking conducted near Phulbari AMPT Road. The cattle were being illegally transported from Patharkata to Haludaiganj for the purpose of smuggling to Bangladesh. All the animals were being smuggled in a very witty manner which almost seemed impossible to spot. Reportedly, the drivers were detained along with cattle vouchers, and the police have begun their investigation to identify the smugglers behind this racket. Reboy Boxing Association, in collaboration with Meghalaya Boxing Association, will organize a boxing championship known as the Boxing Federation of India East Zoned Elite Men Boxing Championship 2023, starting from the 17th to the 19th August at Kurkalang Ground, Bhoirambong. The championship is the first of its kind in the state, and the people will witness the participation of competitors from West Bengal, Assam, Sikkim and Meghalaya.
Just P5 yang lari kapan kami ingin minta di sketwi ini kepada masih masa kami minta yasan sketwi jenis marwin minta sketwi nomor ini badan lapang dan kami sketwi juga mengenai boxing ocean badan dan marwin eksperten juga mengenai boxing ocean boleh ada saya minta bapak kita duit but ini yang jual seperti kalau biar kaya dari boxing dulu di pasar itu kan mau bisa berapa time na. Nah kan ini untuk memenang ni kuat franchise bi, bah bilang kerja tunggu bang ini perlu ya tak izin championship. Ane boleh sini. Kalau dia nak pergi, sedia ada mana? Dia kata kamu nak belum ada naik agos lalu kamu tadi ada kena tadi tu agos ada lah. But hari ni dah championship kiluan sementara South States. Kata mo na po West Bengal, Sikkim, nanti apa nak jelas Assam, Batunjur, atau jelas Meghalaya. Apa ni pada yang mentang dengan apa ni pagkilan dan critical parts, yang mentang dengan IT hari critical record ni barari, batay kamu kita.
Waktu pengunjung di State 3 yang Meghalaya District Association si Kongmasya Dokling, Baklendan, bukan buat jenis sebelum asal yang seperti jangka associations untuk yang kami di ex-president jangka media boxing association bahwa kita lebih baru di pulau advisor jangka media boxing association dia dah hendak dekat puluh gondol marwai dalam seperti jangka media boxing associations. Misalnya kemarin aku apa na kalian jangka media boxing association sebab tu bahwa di boxing association organize ka BFIE zone elite man boxing championship sekarang long lalu kanyo adu baik trek menai atas ada prai ante ha kurkalang drong ba ate ha boyumbong dia kinong isim ta kendal na ida na like win ini drong sapuka sampoi sampusau sampinyo Drip on the light 0.5 and then 67 and new way but new percent. Dia mana kini state evaluation tak kena naik. Naik memang batu bagian yang compete yang kena competitions kapan banyak kakak di boy boxing association. Baru tinggal di officials di technical officials kawan lagi di states lain di states baru untuk jaka lagi dia na so kani ketika produksi yang ini kena seperti kena jadi di badang dan kami di competition sekolah di competition seperti South State hendai ka produksi apa yaki bagian negeri kata sap pun jongki di competitions so kemudian jika ini pro di so telah lagi di competitions waktu ini aku buat larangila atau buat media boxing nations imut bantuan yang national level competition through. Kemudian kini kalau katung berjumpa jangka media boxing nations waktu juga ini di seks boxing nations yang hebat kerja itu competition jangki lagi jong. Dia tak kini so dari sisi dari boxing association. Kalau tuan penyak tingkat bagian itu dalam media boxing jam bertolong ya tapi apa isun man ini boxing championship harga Abdullah Al-Tehah total draw.
Tapi lawan batai kendiat habe dei berkat permission lan neka jingyo jingbet bertolong ikan neka ya kan neka tournament lawan batai kendiat.
Batai kalian permission nak kalian kami dari boxing itu kita awal dari kumpul dari di sini di Indonesia. Kita lagi masuk dulu laknya kata asuransi bagi yang dia ni yang dikeluar dari Arab itu bentar dari berangkam ini kita dari situ bentar kemudian yang kita championship bertunjuk nak yang Yesus ini begitu Yesus yang berboksi itu yang pusat ubud kan yang lebih banyak ini lah apa file copy lah proses mat bila force for metric waktu di komentar kita malah apa kasih ya sekarang ini hari ini bahwa buat minat kalian diri wilayah sangat penting ya income antara kita bakal cekal perlu dari pemerintah kolam atau pemerintah nak kalian semua nanti jadi harus lebih musim apa musim lain itu menjadi musim lebih senang pendeknya itu kita gue antara di bagi tanya semua dari yang dikatakan kalau perempuan dari boxing dan kan dengan juga bela boxing ni saya kan championship kedua kali job. Waktu itu kalau kemudian first time dengan ras Golden State, apa ini kita turun ke bawah 4 menurut dengan bukan first time, bagi kita ini turun ke bawah kita baru berubah mana, bahkan orang kalau boleh nanti di nak sama dengan patch kita kan dari Golden State berpoin, senang bah nanti kalau future di wadah itu, kaitan dengan itu.
The National Highway 40 at Jorabar, situated in the border of Meghalaya in Assam, faces flood issues with every heavy rainfall. The entire highway becomes a huge area of collected water almost resembling a pond. This has brought annoyance and inconvenience to commuters in need of passing through the highway to reach their destinations. With the excess amount of rainwater accumulated in the highway, vehicles cannot pass through and lead to major traffic issues. Since the highway is situated in the border of Meghalaya and Assam, both the states are waiting on one another to get the repair work done. In the process of waiting on one another, the people receives the major impact during the monsoon season when the rain drops contributes to form a huge water collection. Intending to extend its branches, the new regional political party, namely Voice of the People Party, under the leadership of Arden Ember Simon, MLA President Bright Starwell Marbanyang, MLA, arrived at Mairang on the 14th July to conduct a public meeting at Uti Rot Singh Memorial Hall, Pinding Umyong, to enlighten the people on the principles, the agendas and the desires of the party to bring about a clean and fair governance in the society. Simultaneously, the party leaders tried to persuade people, both men and women, into supporting the party and encourage them to join in with the Voice of the People Party. The public of the region is seen to be inspired by the principles and aims of the party. However, the people themselves are the deciding factor whether to join in with the party or to remain faithful to Metbat Lingdor, MLA and President of United Democratic Party, which has long been a major party in the region.
Kilajot sawut kiamli namar mil on gila sengnya ke VPP omdai tang bangin election ni sengnya ke seng bangin yeng bangan ke jingkerman ni ke jat beliau ni yeng bangin khoni ke hok ke jungi paiba ni yeng bangin khoni ke hok jungi banet kibaria kyoshalebe namar kata yang ni kamdai tang bangin election election gini ke pintar kawan shisin samsna ni habis khonnya election namar ni ko aban kurup di kata kapor sinsha ni ko aban shong hi dalani hangte po secretariat banana kian banana ki kanun ki banya daringi ki ban trinity ini ke kam ke jam ke kamai ke kaji umagal mata phi ke baca kini ki hukum na sarkar ki ba khiyat jingi upai ba ki hukum ki bang sange no katrai katul abiang wala la phim padio ka kamai ka kaji kiba kidiro ya ka pula kasni jong barit ubaria bagi ba perpai pat igina kijing kamai jong barit paria tangsha koi ka longi lani shoi nu hespa agni gadi giji la katni ngama la katni ngai tingko ngem so tho sho lano pat ngem so tho khabangin dei ban thium haba ka bani ka swa ngi dongam ya uswa Tenai ingin dondu ya kapor bangin sange mentah kebenai bagi ka benai swap ni sepulung jalan kakam ka bawa bagi dia ban yat baik hapring uslap hapring ke jingkhiat hapring ke jishit tenai beli bagi syakri rai ke negara omtang mentah ne hamal lagi jalan dia bangi ni penuh kibor maleng kim jula ban pentot dan ban penuh ngaslungi dia ban aing dia beli nantang ni ka jing tulhu ka kerpan ke jumlah Bagi pada anda keleng-keleng kisah mengisna yang keleng tiga jumlah. Bagi kisah menyekren. Bamanglah berpeluang jiran ke BPP. Wala perlu slap kan ramai yang terkapur. Islam aing mulu play. Nama kata kejinget kejing syariat kejing. Dalam scam how to play bagi syakri. Tiga-tiga jiran antaru naik kalau kejiran berjob. Harga begini awak bantu syai. Ya katakan nomim. Bapak anda pensiun tu. Andai ke parti kebang dan yang kata ke jio ini jiran. Ini ke parti kemudian yang kata ke vision. Kami keren kektian hari vision dalam permasalahan kasih kamu ke jio ini jiran. Nah kalian jauh voice of the people party. Idon yang ke jio jiran. Ini ke parti kebanyakan malah iupaba. Ini shadow nilai nangne syakban. Nah cukurannya ini kum kejelan. Ilayat sanpoitli kisnem hakajia iti kejungi kum kejelan bagi sanpoitli kisnem kimdai kisnem kebelang lingkut jadi kisnem kebala iba kum kejelan balang isim ka kerta kum kejingem beriu sanpoisnem kali ke kerta kebala i kebala biam kebala long kitrin kebala lalong well settled hakajisa ngira biam lu hagi minta baro hagi jingem belum beriu abang lakot hagi kerta kaba sampo ai sedang henry kaba sosi patolong abang ipai abide ke jela ke jungipan sampo ai trik sedang nilayat henry kaba sosi patolong ba abang ipai sarum sedang abang isiap abide baki minta baro atau ke jela ke jungi kadentang ke jungi hiar arsuk hagi minta baro ipai Saku kuliah ke putih, ke jelah ke juni menor, nanti mereka aku kata ke educational hub, jong ke jelah jong ke thai mii baro ke phai cepat, saku nombak Shillong, ban pendek ke juni kuliah ke juni, henry sosi bedong, kadang ya kisi, ban kamtam menta, ban kini kisi berandap pi pok ke kot ke bami, ban ke jelah ke juni, kadang setrai du, hari ban ke kuliah ke putih. Dan sibuk juga ipat, ada yang keren, apa yang pai, apa ini pakai emlang kesalang ke juni, kejelah ke juni, kelahir arsut haki benta baro. Badai nama kita tahu, ke voice of the people party, ngiong nagal yang ke juni, ngidai ke party, ke bedon yang ke jini yo ijengai. Lalu upai ba upen kop hangi yang ke bor, uai ni yang kata ke bor, ban sensyar, yang ke jelah ke juni, ngidai ke party. Kabadon yang ke vision ngitip shadow nginyalam yang kena kejelah ke juni nangne syakmat sanpo laipo saupo bat sanpo sen nangne syakmat ngitip bagi irupat yang ke kata ke jing ke potential bat yang ke jing la ke juni kum kejelah ilam simun kike tibau blay ulah kerku ha ke jing ke jonga bat ke jongki lengba kami mariang kebau blay ulah ai hangi kesong hangi kumno di penokam yakan badai nang kata lau nak kalian the voice of the people party hangi upor ka mata ya aware ya PBB way namar klaim ka jingis no tilang ba upai pa nginumna barwanra ya kecing tola bang kerpat ya pi pai ba ru hangi upor ka mata pimnokam ban pet sakadang sakabon pimnokam ban pet.
The Enforcement Department of KHEDC continued to conduct the inspection checking the trading license of non-tribal shop owners at Nongpo on the 14th July. During the inspection, 3 shops were found to be owned by non-tribals who regulate their trade without any trading license from authorities of KHEDC. Enforcement officers locked the 3 shops and they summoned the owners to the KHEDC office at Shillong under 10 days to provide explanation for their acts.
Identification kerja trade bukan jelas. Bulut. Trading license. Hah? Hello. हम दुकान नहीं तो हम बात किया सब लोग के साथ तो हाँ हमको तो पूछा दुकान किसका बोला दुकान को हम भरा दिया तो उन लोग मतलब आपका लाइसेंस जो ट्रेडिंग लाइसेंस अब जब दुकान रखा आप लाइसेंस बनाया कि नहीं तो कहाँ रखा अब वो सब में भेजा उसू तो नहीं है बोला सब बोला उसू तो जिससे कम से कम नहीं है ये लोग देखा था लेकिन उसू जिससे कम से का लाइसेंस नहीं है हाँ हाँ हाँ
The Achik Conscious Holistically Integrated Crima, Achik, who launched an indefinite hunger strike in front of the mini secretariat Tura, expressed their opinions on the statements made by the Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on the 14th July. Regarding the termination of employees in the year 1980, 1990 and 2005, the Achik Organization General Secretary Bernitha Marak, after the Chief Minister's statement, said that the organization didn't ask for the termination or the resignation of those already appointed employees, but they want to fill up the backlog that was wrong by past administrative. Former MCS official Mr. Laben C.H. Marak also opined that the Achik organization demanded only the two main issues: 1. Implementation of backlog policy, and 2. Tura to be made a winter capital. In addition, they want the additional secretariat office to be shifted to Tura.
Good afternoon. Today, we, on behalf of our organizers from our 3 NGO groups, I welcome you all media persons who are here today. Just this evening, few hours back, we have seen Chief Minister's statement. What I'm given to understand is, in a nuanced way, in a diplomatic way, he has said it clearly in his statement that there will be no more retrospective action, or there won't be any rethought about backlog. It would be a prospective one, what I am given to understand. And Chief Minister, what he have stated, he was saying something about what do you call termination of jobs from 80s, 90s or 2005. I have never come across, to best of my knowledge, we have never demanded about any termination from Garo Hill side till in any paper or any official, or neither when last time he came in Circuit House. He said he came for consultation, but that time he just came to give an explanation about that roster system. And he told at that time to our delegates also, and to those who were present at the conglomeration of all NGOs, he have said that the consultation we will do afterwards. And there was no such consultation, what he has said today, what we have seen. And with regard to what Sim was telling, it's beyond our knowledge. Who is demanding that termination, that of 80s, 90s? We are here to harm no one. Why will be after those 80s, 90s employees? So what he has told, it's beyond apprehension, our comprehension. What he told today with regard to termination, we don't know about this, but we are sad today to say that what CM has told, it's very clear that he won't be going retrospective, he won't be looking for that backlog policy. And what he have said, that he have already consulted the NGOs from Garo Hills. I don't know with whom he has consulted, but with us he have never consulted. And number 2, with regard to mini secretariat, what Madam had just told before, mini secretariat is just it's like an administrative for administrative convenience for the present government, and it's too late for us. Mini secretariat, they can give to Joai, they can give to Nongstoin, but Garo is a different matter. Now reservation is also different method for Garo Hills. So we this with regard to winter capital, it's a long overdue. It's been a long, what do you call, overdue promise which our forefathers, our founders of state like Nicole Troy, Captain Sangma, Didi Lapang is still alive, Maham Singh, he was a Khasi MLA, and Confirm Singh, his brother, he was also cabinet minister. What's his name? Arbing Sun. They, all those founding members, they have, that discussion was there. Our all secretariat member who are now very old, already retired, we have talked with them, and our elders who are alive today, even from their team, from their first founding leaders, our founders of our state, we have still, Didi Lapang is still there. So they have, that discussion was there from the inception of, from the beginning, for winter capital. Even when they had a meeting here, some political programmers there, 1972 and even before, Captain Sangma and all, they held a meeting here. They were talking about winter capital. So it is not new. It's it depends on government. We don't care whether it's autumn capital or summer capital or spring capital, but we need a second capital here in Garo Hills. And as if you see the what time is coming, even if you see geopolitical or what the map of India, now new bridges coming up in Phulbari. So Garo Hills is going to be main hub in Northeast India. So whether government accepts it or not, we will be like Delhi and Mumbai. We are bound to be going. It will become a commercial capital one day or the other. If you see a map, Garo Hills is much nearer to, compared to Shillong, Guwahati, Imphal, Manipur. What do you call, Aizawl? So Garo Hills is going to be an economic center. That's why Japan is building, it's investing here in Myanmar, in Bangladesh. Why Modi came? Why?
Good evening, everybody. Okay, few hours earlier only, we were seeing our this one respected CM's interview, whereby he had said that that it is not possible to terminate all those people, all those employees who had been appointed in the year 1980s, 90s and all. So in this regard, I would like to say that, sir, we have never ever in our office memorandum or in our this one petition or anywhere in our interview and whatsoever, we have never asked for the termination or the resignation of those already appointed employee. But what we are asking is that to fill up those backlog, because due to the wrong administrative in the past, this one our brother, our Arctic brothers and sisters, they have been deprived from their right, means where they were where the seat was supposed to be distributed among the Hindu tribe brothers and among the Arctic tribe. And it is a very much clear evidence from the material and the data available that if we go through the data and all, that our Arctic tribe in all the department, the ratio is like 10:100. So what we are asking is that in order to compensate the loss which we have suffered for almost more than 50 years, just to compensate us in the way of filling up those in the way of filling up those backlog. and we are not asking for anyone's termination, and we are not in favor of the termination of those already appointed employees also. And in another issue that is in regard with the establishment of the mini secretariat in Tura. In regard with this, I would also like to say that, sir, mini secretariat, establishment of mini secretariat and the establishment of the winter capital is totally two different things. And these two are not to be mixed up, because mini secretariat can be established by the state government for their convenient, for their administrative convenience, whereas the winter capital, as we have already known, that winter capital is our prolonged agreed and promise to our tribe, where at the right from the inception of our this one Meghalaya state, it was totally agreed by all our this one hill state movement leaders to establish two capital, one in the Shillong and one in the Garo Hills. So, sir, we are just asking you for the execution of the agreement that has been already agreed by our forefathers to establish the winter capital in Garo Hills. And in regard with the mini secretariat, you may or you may not establish, but we are firm in demanding, but we are firm that this one that we demand winter capital in Garo Hills, because winter capital is our right, because which has been already promised to us by our
So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.